Negative Godfinity.
Negative more affinity. Negative affinity. Negative meg affinity. Negative rotor affinity. Negative meg affinity. Negative super affinity. Negative two affinity.
Negative absolute never.
Negative capital there.
Negative 1x.
Negative non-X the original. Negative absolutely everything. Negative absolute infinity. Negative omega. Negative infinity.
Negative 1 decillion. Negative 1 million. Negative 1 octillion. Negative 1 septillion. Negative 1 sextillion. Negative 1 quintillion. Negative 1 quadrillion. Negative 1 trillion. Negative 1 billion. Negative 1 million. Negative 100,000. Negative 10,000.
Negative 1,000.
Negative 100.
Negative 10.
Negative 9. Negative 8. Negative 7.
Negative 6. Negative 5.
Negative 4.
Negative 3.
Negative 2.
Negative 1. Negative 0.
Branoro, Titanoro, Jihanoro, Juwanoro, Codenoro, Arunoro, Idurando, Dezerode, Eado Zerode, Omegade Zerode, Prototypeta Zerode, Verpayad Zerode, Piamoniata Zerode, Yipagashnarogaziation Alays Zerode.
Zero! Absolute never. Capital no. 1 to me. Absolutely everything. One decillion. 1 nonillion. 1 octillion. 1 septillion. 1 sextillion. 1 quintillion. 1 quadrillion. 1 trillion.
1 billion. 100 million. 10 million.
1 million. 100,000. 110,000. 1,000. 2,000. 5,000. 100.
1/50th. 1/20th. 1/16th.
1/10.
1/9.
1/8.
1/7. 1/6.
1/5.
1/4.
1/3.
2/5.
1/2.
10/17.
2/3.
7/10.
3/4.
4/5. 9/10.
Square root of 2.
1.5.
Golden ratio. Square root of 3.
2.
2.25.
2.5.
Euler's number.
3.
Pi. 3.5.
4.
4.5.
5.
5.5.
Ta. 6.5.
7.
7.5.
8.
8.5.
9.
Row.
9.5.
10.
10.5.
11. 12.
Alpha.
13. 14. 15.
Upsilon.
16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25.
And 26.
27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48.
49.
50. 51. 52. 53. 54.
55.
56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99,
100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119. 120. 121. 122. 123. 124. 125. 126. 127. 129. 130. 130. 132. 133. 134. 135. 136. 137. 138. 139. 140. 141. 142. 143. 134. 145. 146. 147. 148.
49.
150.
150.
152.
153.
154.
155.
156.
157.
158.
159.
60.
160.
162. 163.
164.
165.
160.
167.
168.
169.
170. 172. 173. 174. 175. 170. 177. 178. 175. 180. 180. 182. 183. 184. 185. 180. 180. 188. 185. 190. 190. 192. 193. 194. 195. 196. 197. 198. 199. 200. 200. And 1. 200. And 2. 200. And 3. 200. And 4. 200. And 5. 200. And 200. And 7. 200. And 8. 200. And 9. 200. And 10. 200. 11. 200. 12. 200. 200. 13. 200. 14.
215.
200. 16. 200. 17. 200. 18. 200.
19,
200. Then 20. 200.
21,
200.
22,
200. 23. 200.
24,
225.
200.
26.
200.
27,
200.
28,
200. 29. 200. Then 30. 200. 31. 200.
32,
200.
33,
200. 34. 200. 35. 200. 36. 200.
37,
200. 38. 200. 39. 200. Then 40. 200.
41,
200.
42,
200. Then 43. 200. 44. 200. Then 45. 200. 46. 200. 47. 200. 48.
249.
200. Then
50,
200.
51,
200.
52,
200.
53,
200.
54,
200. 55. 200.
56,
200.
57,
200.
58,
200.
59,
200.
60,
200.
61,
200.
62,
200.
63,
200.
64,
200.
65,
200.
66,
200.
67,
200. 68. 200.
69,
200.
70,
200.
71,
200.
72,
273.
200.
74,
200.
75,
200.
76,
200.
77,
200.
78,
200.
79,
200.
80,
200.
81,
200.
82,
200.
83,
200.
84,
200.
85,
200.
86,
200.
87,
200.
88,
200.
89,
200.
90,
200.
91,
292.
200.
93,
200.
94,
200.
95,
200.
96,
200.
97,
298.
200.
99,
300. 300. Then 1. 300. Then 300.
4,
300.
7,
300. Then 10. 300. Then
11,
300. Then
12,
300. Then
14,
300.
15,
300.
17,
300. Then
19,
300.
20,
300.
22,
300.
24,
300.
25,
300.
28,
300. Then
30,
300. 31. 300. Then
37,
300.
41,
300. Then
43,
300. Then 44. 300. Then
45,
300. Then
51,
300. Then
53,
300. Then
54,
300.
55,
300. Then
56,
300.
60,
361.
300.
64,
365. 366.
300.
67,
300.
68,
300.
69,
370.
300.
71,
300.
72,
300. Then
73,
300.
74,
300. Then
77,
300.
78,
300.
79,
300.
380. 381.
383
385. 386. 389. 91. 92. 97. 99. 400. 400.
and 1.
400.
3,
400. 4. 400. 400.
9.
400.
13.
400.
14.
400.
17.
400.
26.
400.
31.
400.
33,
400. 400.
37,
400.
38.
400.
39.
400.
41.
400.
49.
400.
56,
400.
57,
400.
60,
400.
65,
400.
75,
400.
81.
400.
84.
400.
91.
400.
95,
400.
96.
5,
100.
5,
100.
3, 5,
100.
4.
5,
100.
5,
100.
8.
5,
100.
11.
5,
100.
12, 5,
100.
21, 5,
100.
28, 5,
100.
29.
5,
100.
31.
5,
100.
43,
5,
100.
5,
100.
36.
541.
5,
100.
50,
551.
552.
5,
100.
59,
5,
100.
60, 5,
100.
61,
566.
568,
569.
5,
100.
70.
5,
100.
71.
5,
100.
76,
5,
100.
77.
583,
5,
100.
84.
5,
100.
90.
5,
100.
94.
5,
100.
95.
999,
100. 100. 100. 100. 16. 100.
25,
100.
30,
100. 100. 41. 100. 44. 100.
49,
100.
50,
651.
100.
57,
100.
61,
666.
100. 71.
676.
677. 682.
688.
100.
7,
100.
And 1.
100.
3,
100.
7,
100.
7,
100.
9.
100.
13.
100.
15,
100.
21,
100.
27,
100.
28.
100.
30,
100.
43,
100.
48.
100.
50,
100.
57,
100.
61,
100.
69.
100.
77.
780. 781. 784.
100.
87.
100.
93,
800.
803.
800.
27,
800.
41,
800.
53,
800.
57,
800.
59,
800.
65,
800. 71.
876.
800. 81. 800. 82. 800. 83. 800. 84. 800. 86. 800. 87. 800. 88. 800. 89. 800. 91. 800.
93.
900. 900.
10.
911.
915.
900.
20.
900. 23. 900.
25.
900.
57.
949.
967. 985.
987. 989. 990. 999.
1,000.
And 1.
1,000. 5. 1,000.
16.
1,000. 22. 1,000.
31.
1,000.
57.
1,000.
78.
1,000.
80.
1,000.
93.
1,000.
98.
1,000. 1,000. 11. 1,000.
17.
1,000.
18.
1,000.
56.
1,000.
200.
1,225.
1,229.
1,000.
200.
32. 1,000.
200.
49.
1,000.
300.
1,000.
300. 31.
1,000.
300.
32. 1,000.
300.
65. 1,000.
400.
1,000. 5.
100.
1,000. 5.
100.
53. 1,000. 5.
100.
97.
1,000.
100.
1,000.
100. 70.
1,681.
100.
728.
1,733.
1,000.
100.
64. 1,000.
800.
1,000.
800. 29.
1,847.
1,000.
900.
1,915.
1,927.
1928.
1939.
1,949.
1,974.
1981.
1998.
1999.
2000.
2001. 2002.
2003.
2004. 2005.
2006.
2007. 2008.
2009. 2010.
2011. 2012.
2013. 2014.
2015. 2016. 2017.
2018.
2019.
2000.
21.
2000.
22.
2000. 23.
2,047.
2,048.
2,058.
2,101.
2,160.
2,197.
2,400.
2401.
2483.
2500.
2520.
2701.
2763.
2996.
3000.
3003.
3008. 25.
3096.
3108.
3,357.
3,900.
993.
4307.
4,999.
5000.
5,040.
5050.
5208.
6000.
6,275.
6,643.
7,547.
7,770.
7777.
8,191.
8888.
9,000.
9,999.
10,000. 10,000. And 1.
10,920.
11,000.
11,111.
13,000.
14,000.
14,641.
15,000. 16,000.
16,279.
17,000. 18,000.
19,000.
20,000.
20,100.
30,000. 40,000.
45,360.
50,000.
59,049.
60,000.
65,537.
70,000. 80,000.
86,400.
90,000.
97,000. 97,000. 97,000. 97,000. 97,100. 97,101. 97,104. 97,107. 97,100. 97,140. 97,144. 97,170. 97,174. 97,177. 97,199. 99,000. 99,000. 99,104. 99,199.
100,000.
114,514. 110,910.
130,321.
142,857.
197,104.
200,000. 300,000. 400,000. 500,000. 600,000. 700,000. 800,000. 900,000. 999,999. 1 million.
1,039,000.
2 million. 3 million. 4 million. 5 million. 5 million. 900. 199,999. 6 million. 7 million. 8 million. 9 million. 10 million.
10,077,696.
20 million. 30 million. 40 million. 50 million. 60 million. 70 million. 80 million. 90 million. 100 million. 200 million. 300 million. 400 million. 500 million. 600 million. 700 million. 800 million. 900 million. 1 million.
1,000,000,007.
1,234,567,890.
2 million.
2,147,483,647.
3 million. 4 million.
4,299,967,297.
5 million. 6 million. 7 million. 8 million. 9 million. 10 million. 20 million. 30 million. 40 million. 50 million. 60 million. 70 million. 80 million. 90 million. 100 million. 200 million. 300 million. 400 million. 500 million. 600 million. 700 million. 800 million. 900 million. 1 million. 2 million. 3 million. 4 million. 5 million. 6 million. 7 million. 8 million. 9 million. 10 million.
16 trillion.
17 trillion.
20 million. 30 million. 40 million. 50 million. 60 million. 70 million. 80 million. 90 million. 100 million. 1 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 10 million. 1 Octo million. 1 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 10 million. 1 Octo centillion, 1 centillion, 1
Faxol.
1 centillion, 1 centillion, 1
Quadrington.
centillion, 1
Quinton. Session. Septuagint. Platillion, 2 millenillion, trimillenillion, Gugolthal, quadrimillenillion, Marioplex, quinmillenillion, sexmillenillion, septimillenillion, octimillenillion, nonimillenillion, Merillion, hitchhiker's number, nonillion, trialogue, thallium's number, Ficillion, femtillion, etillion, ziptillion, eoctillion, xenillion, facillion, icacillion, triaquintillion, Googleplex, Minecraftplex, kilonillion, milliondeplex, hectomegillion, tetralog, terillion, cotillion, exillion, cetillion, eutillion, xenillion, decillion, hindillion, first
Excuse number,
deca, icosylog, triantolog, tyrantolog, pinantolog, ogdatolog, giggle, Google stack, tritaxis, tetrataxis, pentataxis, hexataxis, heptataxis, octataxis, enataxis, decataxis, zoataxis, gaggle, grail, triapataxis, tetrapataxis, pentapataxis, decapataxis, giggle, triaxaxis, tetraexaxis, pentaexaxis, decaexaxis, giggle, triaptaxis, decaaptaxis, goggle, triaroctaxis, decaoctaxis, gaggle, decainaxis, decadecaxis, tridical, oogle, Graham, G3, G4, Graham's number, fast-growing hierarchy Phi1, fast-growing hierarchy Phi2, fast-growing hierarchy Phi3, fast-growing hierarchy Phi1, fast-growing hierarchy Phi2, cumulus,
3.
Big Bua, Big Hoss, Great Big Hoss, Bukiwia, Big, Gashomati, Mimi Malakapua, Mimi Malakapua Thumpa, Trita, Quadrita, Quintita, Sextita, Septita, Octita, Nonita, Decita, Uninta, Binta, Trinta, Quadrinta, Quintinta, Sextinta, Septinta, Octinta, Noninta, Decinta, Tarinta. Loader's number. 1019th Busy Beaver. 1,000,000th Xi function number. Rayo's number. Bigfoot. Large number garden number. Oblivion. Utter oblivion.
Sam's number. Infinity.
Infinity means 1,000. Infinity means 100. Infinity means 10. Infinity means 4. Infinity means 2. Infinity means 1.
Infinity. Infinity.
Plus 1.
Infinity.
Plus 2.
Infinity.
Plus 3.
Infinity.
Plus 4.
Infinity.
Plus 5.
Infinity.
Plus 6.
Infinity.
Plus 7.
Infinity.
Plus 8.
Infinity.
Plus 9.
Infinity.
Plus 10.
Infinity.
Plus 20.
Infinity.
Plus 30.
Infinity.
Plus 40.
Infinity.
Plus 50.
Infinity.
Plus 60.
Infinity.
Plus 70.
Infinity.
Plus 80.
Infinity.
Plus 90.
Infinity.
Plus 100.
Infinity.
Plus 1,000.
Infinity.
Plus 10,000.
Infinity.
Plus 100,000.
Infinity.
Plus 1 Infinity. Plus 10 million. Infinity. Plus 100 million. Infinity.
Plus 1.
Infinity plus infinity. Infinity square. Infinity cube. Double infinity. Infinity everything. Infinite infinity.
All at long.
Omega. 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 Omega times 2. Omega times 3. Omega squared. Omega cubed. Omega to the omega. Omega to the omega to the omega. Epsilon naught. Epsilon 1. Epsilon 2. Epsilon omega. Epsilon epsilon naught. Epsilon 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 naught. Zeta naught. Eta naught. Phi 4.
Phi infinity.
Phi omega.
Phi epsilon.
Fefferman Shutui ordinal. Ackerman ordinal.
Small Gedlin ordinal. Large Gedlin ordinal.
Bachman Howard ordinal.
Bachman Howard ordinal.
Omega fixed point. Church clean ordinal. First uncountable ordinal.
All at one.
Unfoldable cardinal.
Inaccessible cardinal. Mallow cardinal. Weakly compact cardinal.
Indescribable cardinal. Rank into rank cardinal. 0 equals 1 cardinal. Absolute infinity capital gap. Absolute infinity. Absolutely infinity. Absolutely everything. Non-existent capital.
1x,
2x,
3x,
4x,
5x, 6x,
7x,
8x.
9x,
1x power 1x, 1 tri x, 1 quadr x,
1 queen x, 1 infinity x, 1x double.
Absolute every number. Absolute every number squared.
Capital feet. Double capital feet. Capital feet square. Capital feet cube. Absolute never.
Infinity. Infinity square. Infinity cube. Superfinity. Megafinity. Ultrafinity. Megafinity. Infinity. Infinity.
Godfinity,
Oblivion Infinity.
Supragodfinity,
Oblivion Infinity. Absolute Subscribe Infinity. Absolute Cube Infinity K is 90.
Quadgodfinity,
Absolute Twagat X. Absolute Twagadwo. Negative infinity. T dot G number. T dot S dot G number.
Absolute super god.
Alwayfinity.
Capital always. Absolute always never. Always God. Always super God. Always to God. Ultimate affinity. Absolute transparent.
Absolute ultimate always flogged supper. Absolute pseudo function. Perfinity. Masterfinity.
Infinite affinity. Infinite affinity plus 1. Infinite affinity plus 10. Infinite affinity plus 100. Infinite affinity plus infinity. Infinite affinity plus absolute infinity. Infinite affinity plus capital there. Infinite affinity plus absolute never. Infinite affinity plus godfinity. Infinite affinity time 2. Infinite affinity time infinity. Infinite affinity time capital there. Infinite affinity time absolute. Infinite affinity time infinity.
Infinity. Infinity plus 1. Infinity plus 10. Infinity plus 100. Infinity plus 1000. Infinity plus infinity. Infinity plus absolute infinity. Infinity plus absolute never. Infinity plus godfinity. Infinity plus ultimate affinity. Infinity plus infinite affinity. Double infinity. Triple infinity. Quadruple infinity. Infinity square. Infinity cube. Infinity plex. Infinity duplex. Forcefinity. Forcefinity plus 1. Forcefinity plus absolute infinity. Forcefinity plus absolute never. Forcefinity plus godfinity. Forcefinity plus infinity. Forcefinity times 2. Forcefinity times 3. Forcefinity times 5. Forcefinity times 10. Forcefinity times 100. Forcefinity times 1000. Forcefinity square. Forcefinity cube. Forcefinity cubeplex. Forcefinity cube duplex.
Treefinity. Treefinity plus 1. Treefinity plus 10. Treefinity plus 100. Treefinity plus infinity. Treefinity plus absolute infinity. Treefinity plus absolute never. Treefinity plus godfinity. Treefinity plus infinite affinity. Treefinity plus forcefinity. Treefinity double. Treefinity square. Treefinity cube.
Absolute super duper. Absolute super duper plus 1. Absolute super duper plus 10. Absolute super duper plus 100. Absolute super duper plus infinity. Absolute super duper plus absolute infinity. Absolute super duper plus absolute never. Absolute super duper plus godfinity. Absolute super duper plus infinity. Absolute super duper plus forcefinity. Absolute super duper double. Absolute super duper paper. Absolute super duper score. Absolute super duper cube. Absolute super duper cube equix. Absolute super duper cube equix.
Absolute ultimate infinity. Absolute ultimate infinity plus 1. Absolute ultimate infinity plus 10. Absolute ultimate infinity plus 100. Absolute ultimate infinity plus infinity. Absolute ultimate infinity plus absolute infinity. Absolute ultimate infinity plus absolute never. Absolute ultimate infinity plus Godfinity. Absolute ultimate infinity plus infinityfinity. Absolute ultimate infinity plus infinity. Absolute ultimate infinity plus absolute super duper. Absolute ultimate infinity double. Absolute ultimate infinity square. Absolute ultimate infinity cube. Absolute ultimate infinity double cubes. Absolute ultimate infinity super cubes.
Absolute crores. Absolute crores square. Absolute crores power absolute higher. Absolute crores cube. Absolute crores double cubes. Absolute crores super cubes.
Absolute infinity. Absolute infinity square. Absolute infinity power. Absolute higher. Absolute infinity power. Absolute crores. Absolute infinity power. Absolute crores power. Absolute higher. Absolute infinity square. Absolute infinity cube. Absolute infinity double cubes.
Absolute extreme. Absolute extreme square. Absolute extreme power absolute power. Absolute extreme power absolute crores. Absolute extreme power absolute crores power absolute power. Absolute extreme power absolute infinity. Absolute extreme power absolute infinity power absolute power. Absolute extreme power absolute infinity power absolute crores. Absolute extreme power absolute infinity power absolute crores power absolute power. Absolute extreme cube. Absolute extreme double cubes. Absolute extreme super cubes.
Quinpower. Quinpower power absolute power. Quinpower power absolute crores. Quinpower power absolute power. Quinpower power absolute extreme. Super everything power everything. Quinpower cube. Quinpower double cubes. Quinpower super cubes.
Sexpower. Sexpower power absolute power. Sexpower power absolute crores. Sexpower power absolute infinity. Sexpower power absolute extreme. Sexpower power quinpower. Super duper everything power everything. Sexpower cube. Sexpower double cubes. Sexpower super cubes.
Septpire. Septpire power absolute pyre. Septpire power absolute crores. Septpire power absolute infinity. Septpire power absolute extreme. Septpire power quintpire. Septpire power sextpire. Mega everything power everything. Septpire cube. Septpire double cubes. Septpire super cubes.
Octpower. Octpower power absolute infinity. Octpower power absolute power. Octpower power absolute crores. Octpower power absolute infinity. Octpower power absolute extreme. Octpower power quinpower. Octpower power sexpower. Octpower power setpower. Ultra everything power everything. Octpower cube. Octpower double cubes. Octpower Supercubes.
Extreme Affinity. Extreme Affinity Power Absolute Power. Extreme Affinity Power Absolute Cruise. Extreme Affinity Power Absolute Infinity. Extreme Affinity Power Absolute Extreme. Extreme Affinity Power Quinpower. Absolute Extreme Affinity Super Duper. Extreme Affinity Power Sexpower. Extreme Affinity Power Septpower. Extreme Affinity Power Warp Power.
Giga Everything Power Everything.
Extreme Affinity Cube. Extreme Affinity Double Cubes. Extreme Affinity Super Cubes.
Absolute impossible.